Let's go. Q93, Alexandria's #1 hit music station. Previously with the Morning Q crew.
So Saturday was election day. There's going to be another one in June. I think it's the 27th. Is it June 27th?
Yeah,
28th?
sometime in June. I forgot
like
the exact date.
It's at the end of the month. They have a runoff. But so there was an opportunity to sign up to be an election commissioner. Basically, those people that you walk to that check you in.
The poll workers.
Yes, I worked the poll like a boss on Saturday.
My dad used to call them poll cats.
Yes.
The old name for skunk. Yeah.
So Nancy talked me in a while back to sign up. It's an extra like $200 you get. We're about to get extra $300.
Hopefully, if it passes. And I said, you have a wedding coming up next year. It's a good time to make some extra cash, for that.
So I did it. Okay.
Yeah.
So the lady called me about a week before, and she told me to bring a dessert.
And that was Josh's first, now I have to bring something. He was like,
I was like, I'm only getting paid $200 minus tax now, minus dessert.
Yeah, and he's like, now I have to bring some. And I just started laughing because I know how he is.
So I went and I got something. Nancy helped me decide on what I brought. I brought some from Albertsons. I brought some sugar cookies and then some to match little mini cupcakes.
I know he made a good decision because it is kind of like a little potluck whenever you go. Yeah.
And they were very good, by the way. I had both. And they were moist, good cookie. Like they weren't stale or dry or anything like that.
To my place, I brought some little mini carrot cakes.
Mm-hmm.
So little carrot cake cookie type things, like sandwich cookie. They were good.
The lady said that one person was going to make the breakfast, the other person was going to make the lunch, and then we'd eat leftovers till we had to leave, right? Well, some lady had decided to just bring cookies on her own, just to be nice. Some homemade cookies. It was like cranberry and oatmeal.
Yeah.
Well, it created this like organic competition of like which cookie people prefer.
When I tell you, Josh was texting me all day, and it turned into this cookie saga. And I was telling my election commissioners at my table, and he was like, this other woman brought cookies. Nobody asked her to bring cookies. She brought cookies. And what else they were saying about them cookies, Josh?
Well, they were eating all of her cookies. Like, I ate most of my own cookies that I brought. I wouldn't have bought anything.
And look, he was trying so hard to make a good impression. And he really did try to choose like the best cookies and bring something extra. And he was like proud of the little cookies he brought. He's like, and this woman brought cookies and nobody asked her to bring them.
I got stood up.
And they were saying she had homemade cookies or something.
And someone said, those homemade cookies are better. I heard one of them say it to the other. And I was so mad.
And they dissing your cookies indirectly.
Anyway, bro, I was like working with the Golden Girls. They had 4 old ladies. I mean, they had to be in their 70s. I was like, I feel like I'm working with the Golden Girls over here.
I know it's a lot of older people who work. Now, there are young people who work throughout the parish, but you were with some older people.
So one of them was going through their phone, showing all their photo album, and telling stories over every photo.
Josh is texting me like, I'm so bored.
I was like, oh my gosh. One voter, she come in to vote, and she goes in the booth to vote, and she's like, hey, where's all my Republican options at? And the lady in charge is like, you're registered Democrat.
Yeah, it's a lockout. So you're just voting for your party that you're registered or who you want to be nominated for your party.
Then 2 of them were talking. I went to the bathroom. I come out and all I hear is, she liked him, but he was her cousin. And the other lady says, well, if they are cousins, it won't hurt nothing, right? That's what I've always heard. They're talking about this girl dating her cousin.
And then I told Josh, well, you are in Turkey Creek.
Oh my gosh.
And then y'all, like, he's just texting me throughout the whole thing, and I'm telling my commissioners everything he's telling me, and they are laughing so hard.
They had some dude that came in high too, and he asked for
high.
reading glasses. One of the Golden Girls had to give their reading glasses to him. He was talking about all who he was voting for. He's like, y'all excuse the score on my face. I fell off a ladder and hit concrete. Like, I haven't heard as well since then.
Maybe he just had a concussion. He wasn't even high.
It was an interesting experience, to say the least.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed visiting, and I had some really good people I worked with.
Except the people who kept asking you about who your family was, who had that house before you bought it.
Yeah, it's a lot of small town BS. But other than that, they gossip a lot too.
Talking about nuns who are mean.
After every person that came vote left, they talked about their health or their relationship status. It's like a barbershop, basically. But I enjoyed it.
Josh, like I have friends who are commissioners in Broussard, Louisiana, and they told me one year one of their commissioners, who's like a woman in her 60s, like she was shouting at a woman at another table at the other precinct, like because they dated the same man, and they got into it, and she says, well, I slept with your man, and he didn't want you because you like stank, and like they were going at each other, the commissioners. So it happens at different precincts.
I really enjoyed seeing how the process works, though.
Yeah.
And it is pretty easy, man. It's just a long day, man.
It's a long day.
From 6:30 to 8:30.
About 8:30ish, yeah, when you close.
That's a long day.
It is. But it's a good part of the process we have in this country, to have an election. So very cool stuff, though. I'm proud of you.
I saw a teacher that I once called a B word.
I can't believe you did that
in
to a
8th
teacher.
grade.
Shame on you.
I saw some people. I was like, I recognize this person. I was like, I felt like the Grinch. Are you still living?
Oh!
It's like, how are you still alive?
Yeah.
Anyway, as the most beloved employee at Sinla Broadcasting, and as someone
I thought that was Pat Cloud. I thought that was
as
our own Pat Cloud.
someone who also recently had a new job this past weekend, it was my first time working as an election commissioner for the local election. I made a great impression on the ladies I worked with.
I
we
said
talked about
those
it
ladies
yesterday.
were going to eat you up. Oh, little old ladies love Josh.
They loved me. All my life, I feel like I've worked at the nursing home.
Oh,
I don't know what it is. Everywhere I go, there's never young people.
It's because you were born an old man, I tell you that.
It was meant for me to be with old people, I think. I'm
you
working
love-
with you. I worked with the Golden Girls on Saturday.
Hey!
The old radio station we worked at, it was nothing but old people as well.
That restaurant you used to work at.
The restaurant I used to work at. There's never been young people in my life. So I know how to make a great first impression on a new job because, like I said, I'm employee of the month every month here at Sinla Broadcasting, and the Golden Girls was eating me up. So here is what I've learned. I'm going to share some tips
he
to
is
help
straight
you
up lying, but go ahead. Give us some tips.
to survive the awkwardness of a first week on a new job. Say hello to all your coworkers first. That's exactly what I do. I introduce myself to all my coworkers right away. I make the office feel a lot less intimidating by doing that. When I went to the election polls on Saturday, the first thing I did was, hey, I'm Josh. Hey, I'm Josh. What's your name? Good to meet you.
If I could be a fly on the wall at that place, I'd say you were full of it.
Next, focus on your abilities, not your appearance. I was nervous about how I looked. But an old friend told me to remember why I was hired in the first place. Who cares what you wear on day one?
Because they were desperate for commissioners.
They're more focused on your abilities. And let me tell you something. I slayed the abilities on Saturday. And I slay my abilities every day here at Sinla Broadcasting.
Okay.
And then lastly, if you're starting a new job, during your first week, give yourself a little grace. My biggest takeaway, nobody nails a new job immediately unless you're Josh. Okay?
Hey, whoa, sir. Whoa.
So it's okay if you can't reach that standard. Give yourself a little grace. It takes time to get your foot in the door, to learn everyone and the new routines and everything else. You're going to get there eventually.
And most importantly, if you're going to bring cookies, make sure they're homemade.
Yes, because what happened to me, my only mistake this weekend was I brought some sugar cookies from the store. Some lady who wasn't supposed to bring a dessert brought some homemade cookies anyway, and then I became the loser because they liked the homemade cookies better.
It was a saga. I was getting all the text messages from Josh who insisted he was the winner.
So that's what you do to start a new job. You're welcome. Travel is expensive these days. Even a simple 2 or 3 hour road trip is something that needs to fit into the gas budget. But you work hard, you deserve to get away sometime. So where to go? Well, our friends at Wallet Hub has a list of the best budget-friendly U.S. destinations. They analyzed 100 of the largest metro areas across 41 key indicators. That includes stuff like the price of flights, local costs, the number of attractions, pools, weather, safety, even the number of beer gardens per capita. They did it all. This is what they found.
What'd they find?
Atlanta is number one.
Okay.
I think Wallet Hub was drinking something when they did this thing.
Well, they certainly have a lot of Waymos.
Yes.
Like 50 per cul-de-sac, as we found out.
Cul-de-sac. It's such a weird word, cul-de-sac. Orlando is second, which is where I would love to go. Followed by Austin, Texas.
I've never been to Austin.
Really?
I've never been.
I haven't either. I've been to Dallas. I've been to San Antonio. That's it.
I've never been. I've just driven through those places. Yeah.
The rest of the top 10, Washington, D.C. I always said I would like to go and just see the White House and the Lincoln Memorial and all that stuff.
I've been there, and I spent a week over there with my mom's cousin, who's like my aunt. Her husband was my godfather. And, I mean, she was like another aunt to me. And some of my favorite relatives, spent a week, and she showed me everything over there. And I was just so grateful. But it was such a cool place. Everybody should really go visit and see the history, of the Capitol.
Last year, my brother was in Washington, D.C. for something with his job, and he was over there. But I was like, dude, you should go and tour some things while you're there, because he had time. But he's like, no, it's too hot. I just want to stay in the hotel. He had some free downtime. I was like, dude, go check it out.
I was there in 1999, and that was, of course, before September 11th. So it was a little different for me. It wasn't as, insane with the rules and stuff. So we got to tour the White House, and during then the presidential helicopter landed on the lawn, so we got to see that. And my mom's cousin, she got to pee in the White House. They weren't, but she was an older lady, and she asked the lady working. She's from Spring Hill, and she's like, "Ma'am, I really have to use the bathroom." And she's like, "Well, we can't." She's like, "I'm so sorry, I just can't hold it." And then they let her go because she's an older lady. Remember, this was before September 11th. So she came out. She's like, "Nan, you know what just occurred to me when I was in there?" I said, "What, Nan?" She said, "I just peed in the White House."
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Also, Honolulu, Tampa, Philadelphia, Salt Lake City, Cincinnati, and Richmond, Virginia all made the list. Now let's go through the worst areas. Don't go there, man.
Don't go there, man.
Nothing to do, Shaq.
What happened? I want to see more of that guy. I love that guy.
Ventura County, California, just north of L.A.
Yeah, I've been there.
That includes Thousand Oaks, where Britney Spears has her 20-acre estate.
My dentist was in Thousand Oaks. I had to go see my dentist over there. I loved my dentist, though. He was kind of cute, too.
Is it Hidalgo County in southern Texas? That's the second worst.
Okay.
Followed by Lansing, Michigan.
Okay.
Norwalk, Connecticut. San Jose, California. Don't go there, man.
I don't know if I've been to San Jose, but Thousand Oaks. I didn't really like going there. Like I said, just go to my dentist. But the lady who would clean my teeth, she would give paraffin hand wax treatments while she was cleaning your teeth.
Oh, wow.
It was a great dentist. He also did Aaron Carter's teeth.
Really?
Yep. He had a picture of Aaron Carter on the wall.
If you're wondering about Louisiana, though, New Orleans was number 44 overall.
Don't go there?
45 was Lafayette.
Okay.
Louisiana.
We have a little beer garden in Lafayette.
So those are some of the places rather. Baton Rouge came in at 91.
Wow. I don't know. There's not much to do, though, in Baton Rouge. I mean, there's a few things, but I'd rather go to Lafayette than Baton Rouge.
It was only out of 100, so the lower the worse, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather
Louisiana, don't go there, man.
No.
They ain't got nothing to do, Jack.
Josh, you were just talking about pizza a little while ago. It kind of sounds like a good day for pizza a little bit. A hump day pizza party maybe. Well, the last Friday there was National Pizza Party Day, so we kind of missed out on it.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, we missed
Friday?
out. Yeah.
Maybe you mentioned it and we just kind of skimmed over it.
We skimmed over. We should have had pizza. But anyway, according to a new report, Pizza Hut is still America's favorite pizza chain. 19% said it was their preferred place for a mass order. Domino's was next at 17%, followed by Papa John's at 11%, Little Caesars 5.3%, Marco's Pizza 4.7%. That said, 22% say they'd choose some other local or regional brand rather than any of the 8 national brands suggested in the survey. Of course, there's also been an uptick in the frozen pizza industry, but in periods of surging prices like now, consumers are extra sensitive to value. So if a pizza joint starts charging a higher amount, especially on top of delivery fees and tips, people just get their own frozen pizzas. But if frozen pizzas are charging fresh pizza prices, obviously the reverse will happen. So what say you, Josh?
I say I love Pizza Hut pizza, but they are expensive.
Yeah.
So if I'm willing to splurge, I'll do it every now and then. But if you want some really good pizza that's not expensive, Little Caesars, bruh. I love their pizza and it's not expensive.
Right. Listen, one of my coworkers in LA, we worked at the TV station together. She said her friend went to Japan, and she's like, "You're not going to believe this. They have Pizza Huts over there, and it's like a restaurant where you sit down and they bring the pizza to you, like a restaurant." I'm like, "Yeah, I grew up with that. What are you talking about?" We still have those around here.
We actually have
in
good
Louisiana,
pizza joints.
we have that.
Yeah. Wildwood, which makes a lot of healthier options too. A lot of good homemade pizza. And then you have like BJ's in Pineville, which is like kind of like an old school pizza house buffet style they have. I miss that at Pizza Hut. Like back in the day, you'd go and you have a salad bar and everything.
That's what I was trying to tell my coworker back in the day. I said we grew up with that, and we had waiters and waitresses. We had a salad bar in the restaurant. I said they had the cool glasses with the red pizza, with the texture. I said we grew up like that, but I guess over there it was just like you go pick it up, and they had like maybe a little chair you can wait and table.
I never go to Domino's or Papa John's, and there's one here, a Domino's and one in Ville Platte.
Yeah. I don't order pizza anymore, Josh, because it's so unhealthy for me. But I will eat it if somebody else orders it. Like if we get it at work, I'm like, yay, pizza today. But for myself, I just can't order it because it's just too bad for me.
I get that, and you usually end up having leftovers, so you're probably going to eat it 2 or 3 times.
Exactly. That's why I don't order it.
I do it every now and then as a little treat yourself. Like if there's like a football game, a big football game, or if there's like a pay-per-view I'm watching for wrestling, I'll get a pizza.
Oh, believe me, I miss ordering it, but I just can't for myself. I'm trying to be a little healthier.
Let us know what your go-to for your pizza party. We'll be right back on theCUBE.
A new report looked into the most desired body types using surveys and data from dating apps, and the perfect male body
is Josh!
No!
Hey, sexy lady!
No, sorry to tell you, the dad bods are not in anymore, Josh. So
I don't have a dad bod. I just have a unfit, unathletic body that looks like I haven't stretched since I was 10.
Oh my God. So the male body is 15% body fat, which is the thinnest and most athletic build that they considered. As part of the study, women were shown side-by-side comparison images and asked to pick the physiques they found the most attractive. So a male body fat percentage of 20% ranked second, followed by 25%.
How much you think I have a body fat?
I don't know. I'm not good at guessing that type of thing. But anyway.
I'm probably like 25.
Yeah, but thinner isn't always better. So the perfect female body is 30% body fat.
What?
Which is the middle of the range they considered. A 25% fat level came in second, both beating out the thinnest option of 10%. So experts say there are several theories behind why women...
Yeah, guys like them thick.
Well, women gravitate toward chiseled male physiques, like mentally linking muscularity to perceive strength, health, and protection. So women like kind of chiseled male physiques. You know, in similar report from Dating.com 2 years ago, nearly 75% of single people said they were fans of the dad bod, but that was 2 years ago. A separate poll from the Planet Fitness found 78% of women associate dad bods with confidence. Nearly half said a softer stomach was basically the new six-pack. Well, that was, a couple of years ago, but now they're kind of leaning more towards a thinner...
Dad body is style no more. That hurts my feelings.
No, but listen, it really depends on each person. That's just a big, poll that people were combined to. It really just depends on the person. I've been with different body types, and it doesn't matter.
You don't care?
No, and I think that's the way it is.
As long as they know what they're doing in the sheets.
As long as they know what they do. It really depends on confidence, and for me, like intelligence, humor, generosity, compassion, kindness. So there's a lot that goes into it. Personality is key.
That's right. You can be ugly as sin, but if you have a good personality, that's
you
like
have a
90%
good
of
heart,
the battle.
That's right. That's exactly right. Don't be like Josh and you have a chance.
You saying I'm sexy, but I got a bad personality?
Who said you were sexy?
You said I'm not sexy and I have a bad personality?
I'm just saying.
Damn.
You lucky you got the woman you got, and you better treat her right.
Dang! So this is some wild stuff right here. As tick activity increases, expert advise taking extra care before spending time outdoors this summer. Emergency room visits for tick bites have reached their highest levels for this time of year since 2017. Several regions of the United States are seeing increased tick activity due to warmer temperatures, especially in the Northeast and Midwest. An estimated 476,000 people have received treatment for Lyme disease each year. That's a lot of Lyme disease, Nancy.
That is scary because Lyme disease is not something to play around with.
That makes it the most prevalent tick-borne illness here in the United States. All right, the Northeast states are seeing the large increase in tick-related emergency room visits as of April, with rates far higher than in the rest of the United States. Midwest is the second most affected region. Lyme disease obviously is an infection caused by bacteria that is called Borrelia. I don't even know if I'm saying that. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist either. Basically, it can be carried by an infected tick. And I tell you what, there was someone on my Facebook friends list last week. They shared a picture of this huge tick that they found on them. And I was like, oh, no. But I didn't think nothing of it until I read this headline this morning. I'm like, obviously it's happening over here, too. The ticks are tick, and they're out here.
Look, I'm telling y'all, I know people, they get kind of scared of possums around your house. I love possums. Possums eat ticks. Listen to me. People in rural Louisiana.
This segment brought to you by Nancy's random fact on how life works with animals.
Yes.
The food chain.
You see possums.
Which animal eats which
around
animal?
your property. Be thankful, because possums eat ticks. They save you from Lyme disease. You have a guinea hen like my Jenny Guinea. Guineas will eat ticks. Okay, they will save you from Lyme disease.
Somebody needs to eat that thing. That's
No,
hideous thing.
No, you leave my leave my Jeannie Guinea alone, because she's protecting me from Lyme disease, Josh. Your chickens and your ducks, they're gonna eat ticks. They save you. Reptiles and amphibians, they will eat ticks. They save you from Lyme disease. So y'all save them little animals. They protect you. So they're going to protect you from Lyme disease. By the way, make sure you get your pets on the flea and tick meds to prevent them from carrying it into your house and in your yard.
Thank you, Nancy.
Hey, I'm trying to
service
protect y'all from Lyme disease.
Random
okay?
facts are
What's
next.
Josh doing?
Not going outside. I ain't getting no ticks.
How'd you get here?
That's so brief. You ain't gonna get no tick walking right into the door.
Yes, you will.
No.
Hey, that
you
grass
gotta go in the woods and the grass. And
Nope,
stuff.
it's in your grass.
No.
It's in your bushes.
No.
Your prized plants
It's in
lining
your
your
Jenny
driveway.
Guinea's belly. She's gonna have Lyme's disease.
Nope, she digests that.
That's why she ugly.
No, she
All
not.
the crazy stuff she be eating.
She's prettier than you.
She hideous.
All right, Josh, a website has a list of normal things that feel embarrassing for no logical reason. I know I feel like this all the time. I'm so awkward. How about trying to park in a tight space? That is embarrassing.
You gotta keep backing up and going forward and backing up.
I try to avoid those anyway. I'm just trying to park somewhere else at that point. How about stretching on your own before a workout class begins?
I don't have that problem.
That doesn't bother me, because where I go to the gym, it's just all ladies there anyway, so it doesn't bother. How about trying on shoes at the store?
Yeah, that can get awkward. I like to do it privately, but sometimes if it's busy and you're like taking your shoe off, you're like, God, I hope my shoes don't stink. There's like no place to sit hardly. They only have a few of those benches.
I know. They need more benches at a shoe store, though. Going through the TSA checkpoint at the airport. How about doing yard work in front of your house?
I don't like do anything in front of my house because the public can see you.
I know. I don't like that
I wish I
either.
could build a big wall, just like live behind it.
Me too. Sitting there while the restaurant staff sings happy birthday to you.
Oh, I know. It's like, what are you supposed to do? Anytime they sing happy birthday, it's awkward, though. What are you supposed to do?
Just grin and bear it. Opening presents in front of other people.
Yeah, because if you don't like the present, you got to be like, oh, I love it. Thank you.
I had a friend I used to work with at a couple of other stations, and he had such a bad gift anxiety. You could not give him a present, and you had to go in the other room. It was so bad. He had
horrible.
actual fear of that. It was really, really bad. How about driving over a speed bump? People get really?
I hate those things.
Yeah, but getting embarrassed over it? I don't know.
Well, if you don't see it, I know that Melissa Frost here at Sinla Broadcasting, she always gets embarrassed because every time I'm in the station vehicle with her, she runs over a curb. She turns too sharp and she hits a curb. She claims it never happens when I'm not with her, but I don't believe that because it happens way too often.
Oh my gosh. And how about this one I don't like, coughing in a quiet public place. I get embarrassed with that too, Josh, or sneezing in a public place.
Yeah,
I
especially
get
if it's
embarrassed.
quiet and you gotta sneeze.
And I gotta sneeze or cough. I don't like that. Walking to the bathroom in a crowded restaurant, I do get kind of embarrassed with that. I don't like walking in front of a bunch of people.
I don't like doing number 2 in a bathroom.
I don't think anybody.
When there's
some
people
don't
that
care.
can hear, like if they're in the living room,
Josh, do
and
the
the bathroom's nearby,
Do the courtesy flush.
and then like here in Silla Broadcasting, the bathroom's right by the foyer where people like hang out in the lobby area. It's like I know they can hear me.
Do the courtesy flush. That's what you have to do. You do it as it's coming
One
down.
time you were filming me, and
I
you're like,
wasn't filming you in the toilet.
You were filming me outside the bathroom, and you're like, "Ooh, he flushed twice."
I forgot about that.
I hated you for that.
How about
I was having a case of the foie.
another one? People get embarrassed realizing the barista has memorized your coffee order.
Oh yeah, it's
like
embarrassing when you go somewhere and
they
it's like
know,
the same worker every
yeah,
time.
They realize,
Hey, funny story. This McDonald's right here.
Yeah.
I go there sometimes and I do the pickup order, right? I just drive up and they bring it to you. Let me tell you something. This guy, the first time I saw him there, he said, "Oh, I like your truck. You know, my truck's relatively new." He goes, I'll think about getting one of those one day or whatever. So the next time I go, he's like, "Hey man, good seeing you again. When I get my finances in order, I'm gonna come meet you to see about getting a truck." And I was like, "Okay." I just smiled and nodded. He thinks I work at the Nissan dealership. Just because I drive a Nissan truck. I never said I worked there. It's crazy.
That's funny, actually. But yeah,
awkward.
It is a little awkward. I mean, a clinical psychologist says many of them trigger self-consciousness. That's why it's embarrassing, or an uncomfortable awareness of oneself. So you feel like the center of attention and aren't sure how to act, or you're worried about creating an awkward scene. So that's how I feel. But anyway, let us know if you guys are embarrassed by certain things and for no logical reason.
Or what situation brings on anxiety for you, make you feel embarrassed. Sometimes there is a reason.
There is.
We probably think about it more than the other person does, though. Kind of like me with the cake yesterday.
That's always the thing. We think more about it than the people around us. They're not even paying attention to. Like the thing about walking to the bathroom in a crowded restaurant, nobody's paying attention to.
No, they're more self-absorbed than
we
are.
are. But we're conscious of it.
Yeah.
Anyway, let us know.
Q93 Alexandria and Q93 Q93 Alexandria in that morning
now
Q
you're
crew on
embarrassed.
social media. Now I'm haunt.
You suffer la honte.
Now I got the fire and the haunt. Q93 Alexandria is number 1 hit music station. We have a special guest joining us in the studio. Please introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Nikki Gillespie.
Good morning, Nikki. It's good to have you. Of course, a lot of people probably know you from social media and TikTok.
Yeah, a few.
A few?
A few.
A few. Tell us about your journey starting as a content creator.
Well, it kind of started from, I guess, like the restaurant days. We owned a family restaurant, and I just kind of started creating content with that, like capturing pictures of food and putting it out, posting the buffet type thing every day, and just to kind of get business generated for the restaurant. And anyway, it just kind of morphed into like a passion, and just sharing my life with my babies and kids and just in general. And it's evolved over time with whatever my interests are at the moment.
Can I just say you have a beautiful family, by the way?
Thank
so
you.
I was watching your videos. I just love your family. Y'all just look so sweet together, and your videos are great because you're a realtor, but also you're quite the chef. I just love your recipes.
I love cooking. Yeah,
I love the video. Look, that fresh. What was it? The peach bread looks so good.
Yes.
Yeah, that
it's
looks
such a good
delicious.
summertime thing. The blueberry biscuits that are on there. And
Oh my gosh.
what kind of took off for my social media was a macaroni video. And it was kind of crazy because we had went through a lot of life changes. The restaurant had kind of evolved, and then we ended up we had a house fire. We lost everything. And so we were living in a rent house at the time that this macaroni specifically video that it just happened to go viral. We were living in a rent house and had no pots and pans. We were slowly kind of getting a few things. And I made that particular video to send it to my sister. I had not even really fooled with TikTok at this point. Like I literally recorded it because you could, stop and start a lot. And so I made it to send it to my sister. I woke up and there was like 2 or 3 million views on it. And I'm
2 or 3 million
are
overnight
you kidding?
like that?
Yes, it's currently at like 5.6 million views, something like that. So many things have shared it. It was crazy. And so there was a lot of people that were like, "Oh my God, this is the best recipe ever." And then some were like, "I can't believe you're using a metal pot." And I'm like, "We just lost everything, like a metal spoon and a pot that's Teflon." And it was just a lot of crazy comments. But,
that's what blew it up.
It is. And I mean, it's crazy. It brought in, I think I'm at like almost 28,000 followers now, something wild over macaroni. Box craft macaroni. Like
you just never know.
You don't.
Some
and
things
that's
you think's
when I'm
gonna blow
learning.
up and it don't.
Yeah.
Other things you think's gonna bomb and it
The
flourishes.
videos that you sit there and take all the time to like edit and just kind of make them as good as you can are the ones that it's like no views, and then you do box macaroni and cheese and millions of people love you.
You never know
or
what's
hate
gonna
you,
take.
whatever.
How do you balance, like work and everything else you have going on, family life with content creation?
I don't know that I do. I don't know that I do balance it. Wing it. I don't, I'm very go with the flow. I don't know. I just don't get hung up on things. I kind of follow passions and follow inspiration and just when inspired action. I don't know. That's just kind of how I operate. And it probably drives my husband crazy because he's very, let's get an itinerary.
Schedule oriented.
And I'm just like, I don't care. I truly don't care.
Well, you do take some time for peaceful moments. Like I love a video where you just have a peaceful moment on the porch, on the front porch, just taking care of business, and it's just quiet moments on the porch. But you also have a good partner in your husband right there,
Yes.
to help out with your family. So I think that balances you out,
We
quite
do.
well.
We do.
Yeah. So
We do.
So you say you're kind of just like winging it, but obviously consistency is a big important
Yeah.
part they say about posting. So do you
Yeah.
ever feel like the pressure of like, oh, I haven't posted nothing in so long?
I do. Yeah, I do because I know that that consistency does drive people, to your content, to your pages and stuff like that. And almost now, like if I take a break, I'm getting my inbox is blowing up. What is going on? Where are you at? Are
Wow.
y'all okay? And some of it's strangers, and then some of it's like personal people that I have a relationship with on the daily, and they're like, hey, you haven't posted anything lately or something. Sometimes it's just me wanting to take a break. Sometimes I just need the disconnect, and I will put it on pause. And like I said, I go with my, intuition and my gut. If I need to pull back, I will. But I always feel like I'm trying to regain traction whenever I do step back into it. And I hate that feeling. I don't know. I just kind of would rather trickle things in as I can. And I'm going to tell you, like, for me, learning how to just fully be authentic in everything that I do, whether people resonate with it or not, whenever you're just sharing from a place of like sincerity and being the most authentic version of yourself, that makes content creation super easy.
People tend to gravitate toward that,
and
right?
they do. You will naturally pull in the ones that are meant to be in your path and that you're meant to have that connection and stuff with. So I don't know if that comes with age. I mean, I'm 42, so I don't know if some of that's just
wow, I thought you
after-
were about 30.
Oh,
I didn't know you were
man,
42.
no. 80s baby.
All right, so we're going to play a little game here with you, all right? We're going to play Finish the Sentence.
Okay.
So I'm going to start it off and you finish it.
Oh goodness.
The most Louisiana thing about me is...
I know it's hard to be put on the spot like
The
that.
most Louisiana thing about me is...
My mind defaulted to the cooking, the
Cooking.
the
Good
gumbos and all the
I would-
just Cajun recipes and things like that.
I would agree, Josh. Just watching her videos, I would agree. It's
Yeah.
good. She has good recipes.
Yeah.
my For You page right now is full of what?
Randomness.
I like that.
That and a lot of cooking videos. Right now, a lot of realtor things. I follow a lot of realtor content creators who are adding a lot of value and a lot of wisdom and knowledge to this newfound career in the last couple of years that I love so much now.
It's got to be hard too because there's a lot of people in there posting stuff that are like it's just dumb. Like
Yeah.
it's not valuable information. So you got to kind of find what's factual and what's just BS.
Right,
Like
right,
I
for
find
sure.
myself like, okay, this person doesn't know what they're talking about.
And I
Like,
think that's why our attention spans are little to nothing now because it's like, yep, that doesn't resonate. Nope, don't like
It
that.
doesn't. It doesn't.
one trend I absolutely refuse to do.
I'm not gonna say I refuse, but I'm not the dancing type for
yeah.
content creation. I don't really get into that, and I know that is a big part, especially on TikTok. That's huge. A lot of dancing and lip syncing and things like
He
that.
made me do it to a
We
Taylor
did
Swift song.
one.
Yeah.
We
He
did
Made me
one.
do it. I didn't
It
want to
was
do
painful to get it down, but we did it, and it did
just-
well.
I'm
People
just
like to
not.
dance.
I'm just not a dancer. I wish I was. I just have no rhythm, and it makes me cringe at myself. So I just.
It
don't.
was cringeworthy for sure.
Same.
Like
Yeah.
I said, I try to stay authentic to who I really am, and I'm not just a random dancer anyway. So why do it on TikTok?
And lastly, my screen time is probably how many hours?
Oh, and hours? A lot. A lot.
Imagine, yeah, she said.
Yeah,
Like I have like
between-
7 to 8 hours a day.
Yeah, I mean, all of my leads and
Part of
stuff
her-
with my
part of your
job.
job,
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
and contracts and appraisals, inspections, all that. I mean, everything is right there at my fingertips. And I'm including laptop as well, for screen time. So it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's way more than I would like to admit, but
Probably most
it's
of your
life,
waking
and that's
hours.
just
Yeah.
kind of where society is and where we're at with things. But like you said earlier, I do take time to really pull back some and just recenter and
Kind of have to sometimes.
you
It's
have
nice to
you
get a break.
absolutely have to if you want to keep your sanity anyway.
We appreciate you coming in and sharing a
Yeah.
little insight on
Yes.
content creation.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all having me.
Tell people where they can find you.
So on Facebook, it's Nikki Gillespie, and then on TikTok, it's pretty much the same thing on all of it. Instagram, where I think that's pretty much it. That's where most of my followers are TikTok and Facebook. I'm a millennial, so elder millennial.
It was great meeting you, Nikki.
Yeah, it's
Thank
been a joy to
you.
have you here. We
Thank
wish
you.
you nothing but success.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys.
You're listening to the best of the Morning Q Crew. Wake up with the Morning Q Crew weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. and subscribe to the best of the Morning Q Crew podcast wherever you get your podcasts. Let's go! Q93.